can you just explain a bit more about what Women in Breakbulk is and all about the program?
Absolutely. Women in Breakbulk started actually pre-pandemic in 2019 at Breakbulk Americas in Houston, and has been brought to Breakbulk Middle East, Breakbulk Europe, and is open to all women in the industry who are looking for support in a primarily male-dominated industry. There aren't a lot of women in Project Cargo and Breakbulk. I think usually, as far as our registration goes, somewhere around 10% of registrants are women. So we want to do everything we can to support them in their careers and help them build connections.
Fab. And is that why you think the program is so important?
I do, because it can be really difficult for women. One thing that we talk about at almost every Women in Breakbulk session, sort of the opener, if you will, is I'll ask people, how many of you have been the only woman in the room? And inevitably, almost everyone raises their hand, whether that's the boardroom or a big seminar or whatever, a company meeting. Most women in Women in Breakbulk have had that experience, and it typically isn't particularly comfortable.
Yeah.
Right? When we walk into a room, we want to see other women,
Of course.
And especially in this industry, women are very talented, very capable. We're seeing more women enter the industry, and not just in roles like marketing. And since I am in marketing is important, not to say it's not important, but in roles like chartering and places where it has traditionally been all men, right? So we're seeing some breakthrough there. We love that. And also women reaching higher levels.
Yeah.
So it's such a great thing.
How have you found that the Women in Breakbulk and the program has developed and grown since you first started it?
Well, certainly more people involved. We now have an online network component that in 2025 will be developing further. We love the fact that women in each of the 3 event regions can connect face-to-face. So important, no replacement certainly for face-to-face, but we also know that it can't just be once a year, right? So this online network, women sign up, they give their contact details, they give a small piece of advice for other women sharing their experience or their inspiration, which is always nice. And those contact details are available to everyone in the network so that they can be in touch beyond the event. So that really gives a connection, a 365-degree or day connection.
Oh, wow. And you say that's going to be available in 2025?
Yeah.
Very exciting. And then moving on to Breakbulk Middle East, what is coming up for Women in Breakbulk and the program in February?
Okay, great. Well, we've got some exciting plans for the event in Dubai. We'll have a larger program. Instead of just a short breakfast in a small room offsite, or we will be doing a more formal lunch, a networking lunch. We'll have a keynote speaker and a full industry panel. We always have that industry panel because that's everyone, I think's favorite part, where we have women from different companies, different levels in their career, share a story around a particular theme, which we haven't decided quite yet. But these stories are so personal and so moving, and I think inspirational, that it has just become everyone's favorite part. And then another piece of exciting news is we had a pair of wellness experts in Houston, and they're actually sisters.
Oh, wow.
and they just told me they're available to come to Dubai, so they will be joining us, and will give us some great techniques on reducing stress and, you know, really focusing on wellness on the job, at home, with our families. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, sounds really exciting, and sounds like it covers everything as well.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Very exciting.
And I did want to mention, too, another exciting thing coming up for Breakbulk Middle East, Women in Breakbulk, is we have 2 new association partners.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
It is exciting. We've got Wista UAE, which is wonderful. And we have Logifem, which is a relatively new organization for freight forwarders, women in freight forwarding, which I believe is based in Turkey. So we're going to meet so many new women, and I hope that all of the women that have joined us in the past will be there, and we'll have lots of new faces too. So lots of connections to look forward to.
And Women in Breakbulk is obviously about empowering women and highlighting women in the industry. But does this mean we don't have men at the show? Is it just focused on women? Can men attend?
Well, that is such a good question, and I will tell you that I know men want to attend. We have had as many as, when it was open, registration just was sort of open in the Reg portal, maybe a third of the signups were men.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that went way over capacity, so I had to cut all those men. And I do remember the very first time we did it in Houston. There was maybe 10 men that joined the group, and they were all clustered together in the back of the room. It was very funny. I think they kind of got that feeling of being almost the only man in the room, right? Because there were over 100 women, so they were definitely in the minority there. But this is really a safe space for women to talk about their experiences, to, you know, share what's going on in their lives in the workplace, ask for advice. So it's important that it's, you know, for women, our capacity is limited. That's just the way life is, right? So we want to make sure that we can accommodate every woman that wants to be there.
And how do women sign up for Women in Breakbulk?
So easy. The Women in Breakbulk Luncheon is available in registration. So you just check the box and you'll pay $55. And as long as we've got the capacity, you are in. That's it. So simple.
Super easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. Very exciting. So Women in Breakbulk is the place to be, and the show with the programme to attend.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you.